Fine, you've caught me napping. Can you see I'm sort of
I
all
can tell.
cozy? I'm all cozied up on the cushions here.
It looks like you're in New York, is that right?
I'm in New York. I'm actually in my grandson's bedroom at the moment. And I've been relegated. They're putting the Christmas tree up. So I've been relegated to the bedroom, which
Oh, no,
is,
that's lovely.
I've worked in worse places.
Thank you for agreeing to do the third of our little bite-sized interviews. I was lucky to attend your last webinar on healing the self. How did you feel that went?
Oh, I think it went very well. We had so many people responding, and we had so many comments from people afterwards saying how much they enjoyed it. I know that for you, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but I know for you it was quite a profound and perhaps eye-opening session, because healing the self is very difficult. Where do you begin? You know, what do you do? How do you do it? So step by step in the webinar, we took people through, I was able to take people through all of the steps that they needed to really make a difference, to really understand, and to really have a chance at healing themselves finally, once and for all.
It was lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But I have to say, I'm a little excited about the one that's coming up next.
Ooh.
I believe this is a subject of angels.
Yes, it is. And I'm excited because something happened yesterday. In fact, Violet, when I was talking to you,
Okay.
You told me how excited you were about sort of the webinar with angels, as I am, of course. But you said, I've just got one question to ask. And I said, well, what is it? And I remember you telling me what the question was. We're not going to tell everybody what the question was, because that's for our Saturday webinar, which is, by the way, Saturday the 19th of December when I think about it. You know, I started to talk about your question when my spirit guide, Grey Eagle, put his hand on my shoulder. No, he said very lovingly, I'm going to answer that one. And I thought, well, he does always answer the difficult questions anyway, and he helps me to understand so that I can help others to understand. But then I realized that he meant that he would speak at the webinar. Well, I have to tell you that this is the very first time that he has ever done any public speaking as Grey Eagle. Through me, yes. With me, yes. Connecting with me, yes. Doing all of that stuff. But usually when we hear from Grey Eagle, it's with the students, or it's with you know, it's just with a close group of people, a small circle of people, where he sort of is able to enlighten us tremendously. Over the years, I've had people come to me and participate with me, asking Grey Eagle questions, and I've sort of we've got this collection of his sayings, a collection of all the things that he's said and enlightened us with, and people keep saying to me, when is that book coming out? And the name of the book is Grey Eagle Speaks, because he does. And so I've been saying, oh, maybe next year. And I've never quite felt that the time was right. But apparently now Grey Eagle feels that for this Christmas webinar, which is specifically about angels, we'll be talking about the different types of angels, what roles angels play in our lives. We'll be talking about how angels can guide and steer us. We'll be talking about earth angels, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed we may have a visit or two from an angel or two. Oh, wouldn't that be exciting if we could do that?
I think it will be extremely exciting, and I'm actually really excited about joining this webinar.
Yeah.
Let alone the fact that it's almost Christmas, and it links into the nativity and the Christmas story, which obviously is full of angels.
Yeah, very much so.
Do you believe in that the angels visited and gave those messages?
Oh, without a doubt. You know, I really should be leaving this for the webinar, but I will give you a little tiny bit of an insight. I have seen angels over the years countless times, and I've had my own personal experiences with angels, and I'm going to be talking about some of those in the webinar. You know, for someone who, you know, I'm a person who I like to keep my feet on the ground. People ask me, do you believe in angels? And before I ever saw an angel or connected with an angel, I would say, you know, well, it's possible, but I've never seen an angel. So I've never seen an angel, so I can't speak to that. Well, I have seen angels and I can speak to that. And it's exciting that Grey Eagle is also going to be able to join us, to be with us, and to speak to that too. So to hear his voice, yes, he will be speaking through me, but you will know that it's him. You will absolutely, because he has a different way of speaking, a different way of phrasing things, and he's just glorious.
It's incredibly exciting.
I think so.
In terms of your descriptions of angels in your books, I know that you wrote about earth angels in A Walk in the Clouds,
Yes.
but you also have a book about angels in training. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, well, you know, I think our angels are so overworked. They must be, because we're always, all of us, calling on them, aren't we?
Mine
And
must
I
be.
believe, I believe that we can help our angels by doing those angel actions, or actions that we consider to be angel actions. We can help our angels by being those people who go out and take angel actions, both for ourselves and for other people. And again, we will be talking about that a little bit throughout the webinar.
And I suppose I have one more question. Do they really have wings?
Only one? You only have one?
Well, I could talk to you all day, Rosemary. I
I
could.
know.
Do they really have wings?
Do angels really have wings? Not all angels have wings that we can see, but I have seen more angels with wings. Let me put it that way. I've seen more angels with wings than without. And the first time I saw an angel was in my little study in England. And a woman had called from America saying, I want to know who my angel is. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, well, yeah. And at that point, I'd never seen an angel. So I tried to avoid the question. But she came back the end of her consult and said, do you know who my angel is? And when I saw this angel, an unlikely, I have to tell you, so unlikely an angel that you've ever seen, uh, just small, little bit on the plump side, looked like somebody's granny, to be honest with you. But as she started to turn in my study, as she started to turn, my eyes just popped out of my head, because as she started to turn around and I could see her back, I could see her wings. And as she turned to face me again, she was smiling broadly because of my amazement. I was so astounded and so amazed. So I can say definitely yes to that question. But I'm hoping, Violet, that you will join us for our webinar, which will be on the 19th of December. It starts at I think it's 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. All of the information will be on the my website anyway, rosemaryaltea.com. And it'll be 3 hours. Our normal webinars are 2 hours, but we're doing a 3-hour special. It is December. People celebrating Hanukkah, people are celebrating Christmas, people are celebrating all kinds of things in December. It's a glorious and a wonderful, wonderful time for all of us. And I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to have a 3-hour special? And obviously, my goodness, I can't believe it, Grey Eagle thinks so too. He's going to be with us.
I think this is extremely exciting, and what an interesting opportunity. And again, different to the other webinars that you've done. This is going to be very special.
Yes, I think so. I think it's going to be a very, very special webinar. And I, for one, intend to enjoy myself thoroughly. And I'm hoping to see a few angels. here and there.
I just have one more comment, which is I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, Violet, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. And to all of you who are watching this little tiny thing that we're doing here, please, all of you out there, have a very merry and a very joyful Christmas and a wonderful New Year, everybody.
I look forward to seeing you on the 19th.
Thank you, Violet. Thank you.
Bye-bye.